Hey there, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. Oh, hang on a second. There we go. What are we doing? Last Epoch. There we go. All right. Play online. Let's not make that mistake again. You updated my channel icon? No. Channel icon is the same. Oh. Thought he used to be more green? That's the one that I've had. I don't know. Oh, man. One of these days, this restream thing is actually going to work. Tell you what, I had thought I was going to pay them money at one point, but there's no way in hell I'm going to give them any money, considering it never works right. Okay, so we are continuing on with Kaya. We're working our way back to where we were originally when...
So this is what the elders... No, humanity itself has been reduced to.
Kind of based around where we are here in the chambers. We're kind of a little bit past this, but... Oh, it's... I don't think anything's changed. I mean, who knows? Something might have switched I didn't even notice. But yeah. I think it's fine. As for D4, I've hopped on a couple of times. I mean, I still have it installed right now. I had gotten in on one of the more recent seasons, and I played for a bit, and then I got involved with something else, and then the season ended. So, with the end of the season, that meant that all the stuff that I had done was now no longer a thing, which I find kind of stupid. But I don't think I have to talk to this guy again, do I?
Panion's students, Elder Panion. I fear you. Please stop him.
Gods be with you.
Yep, okay.
Stay safe.
It's just one of those things where it's like, I wish I don't mind the season thing. I hate how it's like, all right, you've done all this work. Congratulations. It's not worth a damn anymore. That kind of irks me. Yeah, it's... And you're right, I could just stick to Legacy. But I kind of like doing, you know, it's not a battle pass, but you know, all those other little things. Kind of enjoy doing that type of stuff. It's like, oh, but you gotta be this to... So it's like, well, okay then. I am the Emperor. So hopefully today we will get leveled up to, I think it was 20 that I needed to get the next our mana regeneration ability. It's kind of like the next big one. Oh, I love the lightning. Zap. You know what? I was going to... I guess I'll grab yellow still. It just doesn't pull you in. Well, I haven't completed this story yet. I've heard that a lot of people don't think it has a really good end game, you know? Which... I mean, if that's the case, that's definitely an issue, you know? I mean, I kind of like the story of moving back and forth between time. That's interesting to me, you know? I love the Nemesis stuff. I love the Beast stuff. You've completed the game dozens of times? Wow. I haven't done it yet. Let's give you a big zap. Big zap! Let's be honest. We're just going to use our death ray here in a second. Death ray! Oh, Diablo 2. I saw that they just had a big, like, release on Steam of, like, new characters and different shenanigans. We can hit him with the big shocky shock. And there we go. Ah, yes. I was like, how do we get across here? You know, my question is, why did they decide to give, you know, a DLC to a game that's, you know, so old? And I understand, you know, anniversaries and such, but still, I mean, it's like, I would have thought, like, the most logical thing to do was, would be like, oh, it's the anniversary of X, let's bring out a brand new one of these things. And maybe not like a brand new game, but I wasn't expecting, to be perfectly honest, I was not expecting the Ruined Era. Hang on a second. I want to do a little more exploration here. why thank you, Enders. I have never played Diablo 2. Now, let me ask you, have they kept it, how should I put this? A lot of times when, you know, Blizzard updates one of their products, they kind of change it. You know? Have they kept it rather... Wow, it's a 40 gig file. That's kind of surprising. Although, let's be honest, Diablo 4 is 168 gigs. The only thing on my computer that's as large as Diablo 4 or larger, hang on, let's actually look here. Uncategorized, alphabetical. Let's do by size on disk. Nope, I take that back. Well, that can't be right. Where's oh, showing ready to play only. I believe that the largest one that I have on my computer right now is probably Arc. I would think. But outside of that, Season 2 of Battlefield 6 is 117 gigabytes. And it is a graphical masterpiece. Diablo 4 is nice to look at. Diablo 2, or Diablo 4, 132.5 gigabytes. It has an additional 16 gigs on Battlefield 6, which is insane. Although, like I said, for some reason Arc isn't showing up, even though it says it's up to date. I don't know why. Oh well. Usually it shows up just fine. See, now I'm looking at stuff and I'm hitting buttons because I kind of want to know. All right, yeah, it is largest. Arc is 201.25 gigabytes. And that's because I have 3 different maps installed right now. But after that, yeah. After that, it's which is just stupid crazy. 201. Diablo at 132. That's just freaking nuts. Oh no. I'm happy when things get derailed. That's where all the fun conversations come in. D2R is faithful to the original. Now let me ask you a question. How surprised are you that D2R is faithful to the original? Considering, well, you know, Blizzard. And what they did to things like, was it Warcraft 3 that they re-released? And people just hated it? Didn't they redo Diablo 2 not too long ago? Or Diablo 2 not too long ago? That was bad. Alright, Nemesis time. Okay, let's take a look here. We have a staff. Oh, Harthinen's Vow. Two-handed axe. Thing looks badass, let's be honest. Obviously, we're not going to use it, but someone might. And we won't use the pike. Let's be honest, we're probably not going to use the helmet either. It does give bonus to Elemental Nova, but... I think I might actually fight this one right now and not in power, because I'm not going to use this or this. I already have a helmet, so it's quite unlikely that I'm going to use the helmet, which means we would have to get really lucky for this to get buffed. So I think we're going to actually banish the nemesis and their items. The next nemesis encountered will be composed of different items. Or I can just get these items and sell them. I'll do it. Diablo hasn't been touched yet. I don't remember what it was then. It was something that had people. Oh, he just dodged me big time.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Why is the cooldown on that ability so damn long? Woohoo! That was close. There we go. Alright, let's give him a big shock. I was hoping for a bigger shock. The good thing is that this guy is made of potions. Where are all these birds coming from all of a sudden? Yeah, that's true. Diablo Immortal was that was the mobile version. I have it on my phone. I've never actually opened it. I was like, well, maybe one day I'll be like doing something else and I'll want to open it. And that day has never arrived. It's just like, meh. I keep waiting for the one day. So it seems like the big winner right now is PoE is the one that kind of is still on top. Excuse me. Never played Immortal, never will. Why? Don't you have a phone? I figured you had a phone or something. Alright. Ruined Era. GGG. Even good people find in PoE gets nerfed. Oh. See, I didn't even know what the G's were for. See, for me, I have no... I can play a lot of these games, and it's like... Some people will dislike things for one reason or another. And that doesn't overly bother me because... Since I've never played them before, I don't have... I won't even... It's not like it's baggage, but it's like... It's like people, I was reading and it's like, oh, people don't like Last Epoch because they made a promise and they didn't stick to their promise. Well, it's like, I bought the game long after the promise was made and or broken. So for me, it doesn't like really matter. You know what I mean? As weird as that sounds.
I cannot do that.
It's like, Well, okay, that kind of sucks for y'all. Grinding gear games. The question is, will anyone notice outside of the current community when Fangs of Astrakarn comes out? Because I think Fangs of Astrakarn is going to be awesome. But will anybody actually notice that it's awesome? That's the question. I think it's probably, out of all the ones that I've played, it's just the class system makes it so good, you know? And I really enjoy it. Oh, I guess I just needed these. Aha! Alright, we got our thing here. Oh, it's level 20 that we get this. Gotcha. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. Yes, you did give me Titan Quest 2. That's on the list. Playing through... I don't know if you followed the Titan Quest journey at all, but I'm playing through Atlantis. I started that yesterday. And so I'm playing through that. And once I get done with all of that, I will probably start Titan's Quest. I might do a Grim Dawn one, because I'm really assuming that the Grim Dawn expansion is going to come out this month, because it's their, what, 20th anniversary or something like that, you know? Or whatever it is. It's an anniversary of the game's release, you know, so a pretty big one. I can't remember which color. What is the other one that we're going to use? Oops, that's not what I wanted to do at all. That is Static Orb. Gotcha. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Come here, biggin. Zap. Damn it, I did it again. I zapped him too early before he was, you know, actually here. The number of times that I do that, it really annoys me. Alright, let's get a big zap going. Alright, big 200 zap on the way. Zap. I still need to power up the static thing a little bit. The skill tree is fun. I do like how it does kind of expand into a whole bunch of like subclasses. So it's not just, hey, you're a mage. Oops. A little too close to him there, wasn't it? to wait till I get that ability all docked up. Oddly enough, it's one of my favorite abilities. Freaking recharge your mana ability. Because I turn it into an attack, which is a lot of fun. More options. Well, see, it's like the... This is great. I mean, it's like, oh, it's like, well, what if I combine this and I add this in? And, well, what if I was to put this and I do that over there? And it's like, lots of fun, you know? So when we reach level 20, we're going to be putting this guy up. And we will be going the same route we did originally, which is Shocking Word, I believe. Focus grants a chance to shock nearby enemies each second while channeled. Causes you to take less damage from shocked enemies. I think that's what... which way was it? Or was it... It was this way. It was this way. You unleash waves of lightning with base damage equal to a percentage of the maximum mana to nearby enemies each second while channeled. And then it's like... coming down to this, where now you get it instead of like once a second, it increases to like, what, 60% or something like that? And it's like, oh, I just sit here and I just go zap, 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 zap. It's like, yeah. Take the Necromancer build, for instance, you have melee, ranged, mage, and golem, but you can't make them all frost damage or all necro damage. It's hard to focus on a damage type. Well, I mean, originally I was just gonna kind of build everything, but I decided to go pure electricity just because, I don't know why, shocking stuff is kind of fun. And it looks amazing. It just looks cool. I'm just gonna sit here and then I'm gonna zap you. There are tri-elemental mage builds. That's not an issue, but in mini skills you can... Well, see, it's like... I really like that glacier ability. It's like that glacier ability is this thing. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's a wonderful ability. And I mean, then you have the volcanic orb, and that is just an amazing ability. There's so much fun to be had there, you know? So yeah, I could definitely understand having a full elemental build, but it was like, I kind of just want to go full Palpatine on these guys, you know? And cackle as I electrocute things, because that sounds like fun. Oh, hello, guys. And then I get into a situation like this, and it's like... Ooh.
I cannot do that.
It's like I just clear out entire rooms. Whoa.
I cannot do that.
Big shock. I do have to say I like the bosses in here. I find them unique and enjoyable. The only downside is, outside of like the nemesis or the beasts that you fight, I don't find any of them, how should I put this, like memorable, you know what I mean? It's like there's sometimes you fight a boss and it's like, that boss, I will forever know the name of that boss, you know? And we just killed the corrupted forge or something like that, you know? And it's like, I like it, fun fight. Don't ask me what the guy's name was a year from now or 10 seconds from now, you know? After my first wagon fight? I'll have to see. Plus, I can destroy everyone's furniture for gear. Or not gear, for gold.
Eterra's grace be with you. Take care of yourself. Eterra's grace be with you. Take care of yourself.
I do have a question. You might be able to answer this one. So there's a forge here, and then you go to a place later on, and there was a forge there. It almost makes it seem like there was never this key. It almost makes it seem like pressing the F key to pull up the forge was like something they added on later in the game. And people are like, why can't I forge when I'm just doing my stuff? It's like, well, because the forge is at base. But I want to do it when I'm doing my... Okay. And I don't know, I kind of like having to go to a place to do forging. Maybe that's me. But, you know, that's also the type of games I play, too. Where it's like, I have to go to a thing to do the stuff, you know? So in your opinion, what is the best ARPG that's on the market right now? Ziggurat of Ruin. I mean, that's a cool name. The Ziggurat of Ruin is a cool name. But I'm looking at him and it's like, what will make me remember this guy?
I cannot do that.
There we go. There are bits of all of them that I really like and bits of all of them that you don't like. Understand. D2 is your go-to, but it has its faults. Yeah. Maybe Titan Quest 2. Interesting. I hope Titan Quest 2 does well. But a part of me also... Okay, it's not that I don't want them to do well, but I know it's different from Titan's Quest. And I kind of wish that, from what I've heard, it doesn't carry on as much stuff from like Titan's Quest as, say, a Diablo style. Which that's fine. I mean, it just, I don't know. I was like, oh. But certain ones are more popular at the moment, so I can understand why they would go in that direction. Oh, it's more of like a reboot. Okay. Well, if that's the case, I can work around that as well.
I cannot do that.
It's very dated, yeah, but I mean, I love the way it looks. I'm very keen on the way it plays. As I've said multiple times while I've been playing it, the thing that annoys me the most is that it's very slow leveling. Very slow leveling. And there's not enough gear. There's no way there's enough gear. It's like, I don't know if I can't get a legendary item on normal difficulty, which seems kind of weird. But I mean, I've gone all the way through Ragnarok. I'm partially through Atlantis, and I have not yet seen any type of legendary gear. The art style in Titan Quest is just kind of nice. It's kind of warm. You know, it's bright colors, even though all these weird things are going on. Grim Dawn is very much grim. It's dark and dank. Well, I mean, I think the big difference with that is with Grim Dawn, Grim Dawn's very much a Lovecraftian story, you know? So it's like you have to, when you think about the old gods, you don't think, you know, bright and happy. I don't think that ever enters into the You are true. It kind of blends together. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I kind of like Melmoth, the first expansion, a lot, is because, you know, the Aether stuff looks different. You know, it's all the greens and stuff like that, and you're doing things like the swamp, and the swamp is nice and different. But yes, it just. All the environments that are in Titan Quest feel so much better. They just do. See, I've intentionally not looked at like anything, you know. If they had sent me an invite to look at stuff early, I would have looked at stuff early, you know? But I'm not a big enough creator that they even know who I am yet, you know? So it's one of those things where it's like, understandable. And since that's the case, I want to be completely oblivious to all this stuff so I can just see it all when it comes out, you know?
I cannot do that.
I mean, I'll definitely be playing the Barbarian, but I still don't even know what type of combination of barbarian I want to play, you know? Now, how does the snow areas look in comparison to like crap, what is the mountain ranges during the main campaign between Fort Icon and the Necropolis? I think I'm thinking of the right area. Because there's a section of mountainous, snowy stuff. I always thought that looked pretty good. Bangs is much cleaner looking. Well, that's nice. These guys are all over the damn place. And one of the things I do like about Grim Dawn, and it's, you know, we'll go along with another game that I consider an ARPG, and that's I definitely consider Warframe in ARPG. Alright, there you go.
Terra watch over you.
And Grim Dawn and Warframe are the two games. I mean, Diablo 4 did it, but I think Diablo 4 did it in the wrong way. You feel, once you kind of get into your swing in like Grim Dawn, you feel powerful, you know? If you're trying to do stuff early on Ultimate, it's like, oh my gosh, man, this is a struggle. It's hard work. And then you start to get some of your weapons set up, and it's like, okay, now I can actually go against some dudes. And you do, and you feel powerful until you hit like the next level test, and you're like, holy crap, I'm not as strong as I think, you know? And I've said this before, this was my biggest issue with Diablo 4, is I can't remember what item it was. We were discussing, who was I discussing this with last time? I can't remember. But I got one item. Let's see, hang on a second. I was going to do this last time, and I am going to do it now. No Rest for the Wicked is good. I've never heard of that one. Give me a second. We're going to, I'm going to try not to crash my computer by opening Diablo at the same time as Last Epoch. I have to remember the name of this damn item.
2.5.3 queued for logging into connecting to Diablo 4 services. Queued for login. 1 minute left. Logging into Diablo 4.
All right, thank you. Can I turn that off,
reader
please?
Enable/disable.
Disable. All this stuff that I at some point turn on or off, but since I uninstalled and reinstalled, apparently it doesn't remember such things. Okay. Start game. Nope, don't need to see the intro again. Great intro, don't get me wrong. Great intro. Love the intro. Okay. You know what? Hang on a second. Let me switch screens here. All right. Okay, first of all, music. There we go. Save. All right. So I had 3 characters. 2 of them were the same person. This was the one we started with, and this one's eternal now. So. See, this is like, I do want access to seasonal content. I will frame this in the nicest way possible. The Blizzard could be what it was once before if they got rid of anybody in their corporation that has a septum piercing or colored hair. Or 2 X chromosomes. I think if they did that, simple change. I think if they did that, everything would be perfectly fine. All right, what was the item that changed? Because there was one item that I got, and when I got it, I went from, oh, this is nice and kind of a challenge, to everything dies instantaneously, and there's no challenge left in the game. And I actually started to become bored with the game. And I think it was, I mean, the permanent werebear form was kind of cool. Where was it? Wolf companions are infused with the power of a storm. They do lightning damage. Turning them into werewolves was kind of crazy. That was actually really cool. I liked that one. The additional companion, that made it a lot easier. Oh, here it was. Stone Burst deals 30%. Increased damage is guaranteed to overpower when it detonates at maximum range. And then it got combined with... Oh, what was it? There's one that I had that made sure that it always it only had maximum range. Your earth skills, I can't remember. Maybe it was on the abilities. I can't remember what it was. There was something that basically made it to where it always was maxed out on range. So it's like you could just spam it constantly. And it just made everything so easy. Yeah, size not... Okay, yeah. But it was like... And so I would just go into a group. My werewolf guys would just go nuts and start mauling everybody. And I would just sit there and I would spam this one button. And it was like, everything just died. And it's like... It made it too easy. And then... Along with that... This was my first time with this character. And I actually did her again a second time. And hers was the... But I mean, she was super easy to win with from just the get-go with the Dance of Knives. I don't think I ever once feared for my life playing this character. It's like, I was like, okay, Dance of Knives, we'll power up Dance of Knives. Anything that we can get the powers of Dance of Knives, you know. And it was like, so everything I did just, it's like, okay, power up Dance of Knives, or do something where it's like another AoE effect. It's like, okay. And yeah, I never had any cares whatsoever. So I actually think the biggest problem with Diablo 4 is they made it too damn easy. You know, and then Mambu brings up a good point when we were discussing it the other day, with the fact that in Diablo 4, you never fight Diablo. So it's like, but yeah, I haven't played it in this most recent season. I intend on going back. It's not like I'm done with Diablo 4. There's things I like about it. I like doing the little random world events. I like doing all the dungeons. I like doing the dungeons. You know, the little, they're not dungeons, but they're like, I don't know, basements. Whatever they want to call them. You know, they're basements. Whatever those are called. We're gonna save up this point.
Stay back.
Let's talk.
Run.
Apparently, we need to run. Instead. Woo, woo.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Big zap. It's like the husk of Elder Pena. It's not a name that will do anything for me, you know? However, this is a good fight. I like this fight. I wish there was more fights like this in Grim Dawn, to be perfectly honest. The only thing that kind of comes close to it is when you fight a world or a nemesis boss, you know? But even then, they don't really have different, like, abilities. They kind of just have, I'm attacking you now. Don't you feel attacked right now? It's like at no point when I'm fighting that stupid Aether Electric dude.
It pains me to see an elder twisted like this.
At no point when I'm fighting that Aether Electric dude in Grim Dawn, do I ever think of, oh man, I could dodge one of these attacks if I tried. Because you can't dodge the attacks. You just die. How's Mambu doing? I saw him the other day and he was doing pretty good.
What is this place? Astounding.
Alright, first off, I know we need to talk to the dude. Let's, alright, let's do that really quick.
You seem a little disoriented. This is what is left. Don't act most. He might be kind enough to show you how to tap in stasis.
I do like the fact that what's left of this world, well, we're kind of in the end of times. And that's a black hole. And apparently, the world has been torn apart, and we're, I mean, I don't understand how we're standing here and not being spaghettified, considering that that's a black hole. However, I mean, it's a really cool looking imagery.
Oh, Yes? Farewell. Greetings. Mistakes can be undone. But
Quite cool looking. Enter the timer if I unlocked your mastery. We need to do that. Walk upstairs and speak to the guy. Well, that's the thing. Alright, let's see here. What were we gonna save? We will save the axe. Axe. Is there any of this gear that we actually want? Oh, you know what? We could put this. Increase fire damage, increase... This does nothing for me. Except for a little bit of ward retention. Sell it. 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 I do like how it has like the differences at the bottom. It makes things a little easier to look at, you know? This one is increased lightning damage and increased spell damage, so we might switch that one. Sell it. Keep it. Sell it. Sell it. Sell it. No, sell it. Okay. Do I have enough money to buy a new thing? I think I do. Here we go. Alright, so unique, exalted, what's the red boy called again? Legendary. Legendary. Red. Ta-da. Don't have enough for the next one, do we? No. Set items too, what do you mean? Am I doing the storage wrong? I need another tab for them. Oh, just do like a whole new thing? I did that with my relics. Originally.
You've woken up. That I see you've spoken with the armor-clad woman.
Yes.
She may
yes,
be
I see what
flippant,
you're saying now.
But she
and yes, I
well.
will have a green tab as well. I just don't have enough money yet.
Your countless if I were, then close your eyes
We are going
and focus
with
on the potential
Sorcerer.
you wish to wield. As I guide, I see that we will meet again.
Burn. Whoop.
So this is what the elders... No.
Well, I mean,
humanity itself.
It's done
has been
okay so
reduced.
far. It's like I'm not going to use this. I'll just wrap it off. I mean, I could be filthy rich by just... I mentioned this last time I was streaming, and I mentioned it during the episodes of my playthrough when I first saw it. The fact that, and let's be honest, this is a really stupid thing that the developers did. The fact that if I find, say, a chest out in the wild, and I loot said chest, and then I teleport back home because, say, I have a full inventory, I drop off my stuff, I teleport back to where I just was 45 seconds ago, and the loot box is closed again. So you go, up, you got more loot. I go, huh, that was odd. Teleport out, teleport back. Huh. Yeet. More loot. Teleport out, teleport back. Yeet. Teleport. It's like, never noticed that? Yeah, it doesn't seem right. You know, it's like the fact that I can just sit at a chest, just open and close it, and you know, open it, hit T, click again, come back, open it, hit T, click.
Why a terror? I see even but you. Thank you. There is an old passage. Our time
it's a
is
rather
running short.
rough
Reforming
mistake
the
that they
epoch
kind
is
of
the only
let into the game.
we have
Let's be honest.
of safety.
It's not a good one.
Greetings. Do not dwell on the regrets. May a tear a smile upon you.
Alright.
Farewell.
Find signs of the Lesser Refuge. We will do that. Find Artem's stash in the Upper District. We will also do that. We were already in the Upper District, weren't we? Oh, we didn't go into what? Everything else is this direction. So now, though, hang on a second. Let's P this up. So we're not level 20 yet. We're closing in. Level 17. We still have a little ways to go. We do have our first point in Sorcerer, first 2 points, so we will put them in. Obviously, we're going to be going down the bottom path here to allow us to Saruno Master. Shock. Anyway, you're off the clock now, heading off to play D2R. Alright. Don't be afraid to come and hang out. Nice seeing you again, sir. Thank you very much for Diablo 2. I will definitely be playing that. I don't know if I'll do a playthrough of it or if I will do a stream of it. I'll figure that out in the future. But I am definitely going to play that. I was thinking about going back and playing all of the Diablo games. But I didn't know if I wanted to go like all the way back to Diablo 1. Because it looks... Some things age well, and then there's Diablo 1 that looks like it's just aged. But really grateful for the Diablo 2. So thank you very much. Alright, let's see here. Where are we going to put these guys? I think we're probably going to get the wisdom. Oh, maybe the afterglow. Increase spell damage. Let's be honest. Calculated destruction, more intel. Or more mana. I kind of want the mana. Word per second per 10 max mana. So this gives us free ward. We'll go with that. I like it when I get free stuff. Free stuff's great. So where is the upper city? I'm assuming it's this way. Gotta fight through it all again. Was that it? words carved here appear older than the structures of Last Refuge. This one dead ends over here, doesn't it? There we go. We got ourselves some lightning. Unlimited. Ha. I didn't mean to bump that, but apparently I did. Guess we don't have to fight that guy anyways. Back you.
I cannot do that.
There we go. Is that another one? Nice. Give me all that loot. Give me them loots. Love it. Love it. Okay. So let's go this way. Hey, level 18. Nice. Charge this up a little bit more. Movement charge rate. Charge it up a little bit faster. Faster we get charged, more damage we'll do. Sweet Grim. That's the upper district. That's where we need to go. Okay. And we are looking for a dude's thing over here.
Where are you going?
Search for signs of last refuge civilians in the upper district.
Gods.
Shocking, baby, shocking. Ah, I love just watching it arc from target to target. It's just so pretty. Watching an entire group just get wiped out by electricity is awesome. I love it. All right, here we go. Fast travel for the upper district now. Come on, level 20. We're gonna go fight the beastie again. Not that guy. Okay, I guess I clicked on it. Let's go get the beast. That ability is fun. That's static. Oh, it just knocks down everybody that's close to you. I mean, as long as you have the
My heart roars.
as long as you have the steps saved up. That's why I got the one thing that allows us to get faster steps. It just makes it easier to get ourselves charged up fully. Whoa. Oh, it's that. Man, poison clouds are always a thing that gets me in trouble. So easy to accidentally get distracted or something. And then all of a sudden, you're dead lying in a pile of green goo.
A new trophy!
Oh, hello. That one hit a little hard. At least he dropped a item. Is this an offhand? Oh, it is. +4 intel, faster cast speed. You summon a historic minion from a random era. I'm not doing a minion build. Please give me things that aren't minion related. Oh, why? All right.
Perfect aim!
Here's our chest of goods. Thank you, chest of goods.
I am not a man of many pockets.
I am not a man of many pockets. All right then. We freed up a little bit of room. Not much. Hopefully we don't get too much off of these guys.
Taste the blood!
That's like the last thing we can pick up. Alright, boss fight. If we need to drop some stuff, we will.
Oh! She's done!
I keep forgetting that one's his ability.
Raise with me!
Buttons. It's R. I was hitting number keys.
Trap is ready! The hunt calls!
Ow. Need to walk around a little bit more. Get my charge up.
I'm down! Right now!
Zap! There we go. Alright. Let's let's look for the upgrade here. Winged flight gains wings for a dive bomb ability. Drops rare caster weapons. That's not bad. We don't really care about the bow or the quiver. The rare jewelry is kind of nice. Chance to create a lightning storm after each attack. Not keen on that. We'll go with winged flight. We'll go with that. Now we just have to find this guy's hang on a second. Artem stash. Okay. Find Artem stash in the upper district. I was like, hang on a second, where'd the thing go that we're, doing? Not quite sure where these guys are running off to. And big zap! Oh, look at them all go down.
I am not a man. I am not a man of many pockets.
Yes, I'm not a man of many pockets. That is true. Holocaust the Betrayer.
I cannot do that.
And down you go. Nice, another passive point. I will happily take all those passive points. Right. Not L. T. Different game, different buttons. Gotta remember all the buttons, so that's the hard part. Okay. Do I have any that I can turn in right now? I don't think so. This has lightning resistance chance to ignite. Now, increased stun chance, void, physical damage, vitality, or physical resistance, vitality, physical resistance, health and kill, physical resistance. I think we'll actually use that one. Why not? So we'll go like that. Is that really what I want? No, not really, but that's what we got right now. So we'll drop off that, as well as... I really want to kind of use this, but it doesn't actually help me for anything. It gives me minions, and that's it. Which is a shame. I was really hoping that was going to be a good item in it, you know. Not as much. Now this... may have options. Ooh, this one though. Increased mana regen. So this one will definitely go. Or which one? This one over here. Do we want to replace this guy? Increase physical damage, 10 dodge, increase spell damage 9. Yeah, I think so. Alright, let's sell the rest of these.
Yes.
Don't have enough quite yet. We need 4,000, I believe it is, for the next tab. We'll do that for the set tab next.
Follow your feet.
I will follow my feet.
May a terror smile upon you. Farewell.
I cannot do that.
I cannot do that. Okay. So all that we have left is Artem's treasure. Just got to find that treasure and we'll be good. Uh-oh. We're fighting the boss again. I might be bringing more guys into the fight than I need to be. Let's charge up. Let's charge up that static. Boom, there they go. Okay. Out of the way, you little hand jobbers. Warm in here today. I think they must have decided to put the heat on upstairs. Nope, nothing but the box. Put another point in here, put another point in there. Getting closer to the wisdom. We're getting a lot closer to that level 20 too. Won't be long until we hit that level 20. Alright, let's shut down this thing so it stops spawning little clawed hands at us. And this one up here. These are everywhere. There we go. Maybe that's a decent idol, who knows? Excuse me, Mr. Grubs, get out of my way. Alright. Gotta make sure we explore all the little nooks and crannies.
I cannot do that.
Fools. Come on, get out of here. There we go. Oh, alright, we got a path down there. We got a path over here. That's where we need to go. As indicated by the little thingamabobber. I need more coffee, y'all. Big zap. How did these freaking teeming husks, man? It's like, do you need to go back for those 4 gold? Yes. Yes, I do. That. I do have to say, I mean, this is only the second time that we've been through this area, obviously, because having to restart stuff. But it unfortunately feels repetitive, you know? It's like, what am I... All the characters are the same, you know? I understand this area is still going to have the same stuff, but it doesn't have the biggest swath of dudes or different types of guys, you know? Part of it could just be because, like I said, need some coffee, getting a little worn out right now. So it might not be my normal... I won't say I'm not unchipper right now.
Where are you going? Gods.
Oh, we're back at the beginning now. Okay. We need to go back this direction. I can do that. Had an early day today. Was getting up to see my my folks off. They were doing some medical appointments. My father was scheduled to get some IVIG today, but unfortunately, the pharmacy screwed some stuff up, and while they had this stuff apparently ready, they did have it paid off with the insurance company. And you know, when you're trying to do things to save money on expensive things, having the insurance ready to go and not just having a, well, they'll probably, I mean, they should pick it up. Let's be honest. You should know going in what the heck the insurance is going to pay for, you know? All right. So now we've cleared that. I didn't see anything in the lower districts as like a teleportation point. Oh, he's got his wings now. Okay, that's a pretty well telegraphed attack here, so. Do I not actually use it if we're standing this close to him? Out of the way. Out of the way. Like, maybe I should just use some more of my shocking abilities. This one's still the best at knocking down the health, it really is. And the crazy thing is, we're not going to update this one until later, mainly because it does so much damage right now. I don't see much of a reason to put points into it with it being as effective as it is currently. Yeah, but it's like these beast fights, I love this. His abilities that he uses against us in this one kind of cuts down on our need to. It's like I really have to do something to get him to use that ability. So it's kind of like we're just here doing things. So his skills right now, it's like if we're this close, he doesn't want to use his get up in the air and fly thing. So we can just sit here and we can just blast him in the face.
I cannot do that.
Zap. There we go. Some more primordial. Or were they fangs or something? Something or others? Yes. Alright, we do have some more points. Discharge has a higher range the more charges you have, right? Discharge critical strike deals more damage if you have over 100 charges, which we generally do. Where's the one that gives us additional shockies? You gain charge while moving much faster, but charges decay. Yeah. Enemies that hit you are also shocked. You have more than 80% charges. So where's the thing that I'm looking for? Heal additional spell lightning damage. Alright, what about this one? When you directly cast static, discharge deals additional lightning damage per charge. Discharge costs more mana per charge. Here we go. Discharge hits an additional enemy for every 50 charges you have when you discharge. So we could hit up to another 4 enemies. We'll still increase the rate at which we gain those. And obviously we're going to keep putting into overcharge. We're going to do overcharge, and then we will do hypercharge. Then we'll figure out, I can't remember if it was towards focal blast or not, but this will increase the chance of double cast to 16%, which is just magical. Free spells every single day, baby. We went that way, I think that's what leads to the armory. Oh, you know what? This entire area is going to be respawned because we... Oh no, we called him through the gate. So there shouldn't be menu over here. I could use a little portal there, but I'll just TP back to base when we finish up over here. So used to M being a map key, and it is a map key. It's just not this map key, which is the one that I want. We are closing in on 20 though, so that's nice. It does look like it's going to take us at least another day to get to be caught up with where we were before. Yeah, that's the armory. Okay. See, that's what we want. I was a couple levels past 20, and we're kind of getting into the same area
time is running short. Reforming the
that I was before. Before we'd gotten down into the Shattered View. I think we were actually in the Temple of Terra. But yeah, so we'll start moving through into the cultist camp and all this next time. I think I'm going to call it a wee bit earlier tonight. I don't know if it's because the coffee is now empty, or it could be because we had a wonderful dinner this evening of scalloped ham and potatoes. And it's just kind of one of those food groups that just kind of puts you to sleep afterwards. So I'm struggling. I'm struggling a little bit here, okay? I think I'm going to go maybe take a walk and then come back and do a little stuff a little bit later on. But we're in a pretty good spot here. Yeah, we'll do that. Ooh, that gives us static orb. Nice. All right. So we're going to replace Snap Freeze with the static orb. So now we have, these are all the abilities that we will be using. Next thing we'll do focus, static orb, and then finally our disintegrate thing. So this is all lightning class abilities. The only thing that'll have a little additional damage is the disintegrate, which has fire damage, but I believe we can cancel that out and go pure lightning, which I think we probably will. Yeah, I think so, but we'll figure that. I mean, we have a ways level 50 until we have to figure that out, so it's going to be a while. All right, guys, I will catch you in the next episode. Hopefully that will be tomorrow evening. We'll probably do some more Last Epoch until you're fully caught up on that. And once we get caught up on that, I fully intend on going back to Valheim and continuing through that playthrough. So, y'all have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later on.